Yeah, that's the thing. I think not understanding, similar to the VAR over here. You got a graphic going over here, so I'm gonna pop this in so you can. Okay, so this is what we got left.
Right.
Looking at that, see the Tottenham game. Is that the last game, or is that to be determined? There's no date.
To be determined. It's probably going to be. It could be between the Wolves and Fulham game. It just depends on, obviously, right, the Champions League. But
I hate to say it. Aside from that, the City schedule looks good. I'm glad we're still ahead of City, and we do not need them to lose points. Yes, I really think I look at that Arsenal schedule, and aside from seeing Arteta's annoying face, by far the most annoying out of the three people in there, like not even close. There are a lot more challenging games. Like, I know Chelsea is shit, but it's a London derby and it's going to be a totally different thing. And Chelsea will love to get, trip off Arsenal. Just like United will, love to kind of like trip us up yesterday.
Well, and Spurs tripping up Arsenal away, Spurs at home to damage Arsenal's title hopes. Like, there's nothing sweeter for a Spurs fan in that moment than that game right there. And I think that's going to be the biggest game for Arsenal if they can get over that. I mean, maybe even before that, they might drop some points. And that's what I said yesterday on the Discord. I think looking at City's run-in, it does look fairly manageable and easy in terms of City. However, I said I do think all three clubs still drop points before the end of the season. It's just a matter of who they drop them to and where that comes. And that I'm not sure of, but
I just can't find more games. Like, if you look at the schedules, and if I told you, like, there are certain games I'm not expecting, like Luton home City, I'm not going to even get my hopes up. Okay, let's do a hopes up gauge, if you will, right? Getting your hopes up gauge. How many? I mean, I look at that Arsenal schedule, and aside from Bournemouth at home, and based on Everton's situation, I guess, in last week, I get my hope up for every single one of those fixtures.
Yes, I agree.
Right? So you come to us, I mean, hopes down, I guess, hopes down gauge, or the nerve gauge. I see the Everton away. Yes, I know, because it's a derby, and Villa away are the two games I'm worried about probably the most. I feel like Tottenham home will be more of a revenge game, and there will be an extra motivation for that one, which should help us.
And the play style suits us much better playing against them than it does against
If
Everton.
We can finish, I guess. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we find the finishing boots by then. I don't know. Trent will be back. He'll be playing a new position. He'll be playing the Liverpool 10, where he's literally on every side of the pitch, wherever he wants to be all the time, and he gets to do what he wants.
So it just says Everton, West Ham, and Villa away are nervy games.
West Ham is a slippery, tricky one, I think. I do agree.
I do agree with that. Dylan says, only game I see City dropping points is the Spurs game. And let's get to the hope meter there.
Yeah.
I actually think Forest away would be a game that I would be like,
The crowd's going to be into that one.
The crowd, I mean, they're back in the loop. In 3 weeks, they're still going to be right in there in the danger zone, not safe, not still in the hole. That's a tough game. That is a tough game, I think. I would be worried if we were going away to Forest, for example.
Yeah, because we've played like shit
that's beside the point. You know what? Ryan says Trent will be the floater. Do not get me started. It's been already, a grumpy morning. Don't get me started on Trent. Get his butt back to right back. Stick him out wide. If Trent was there yesterday, Kazi kept saying in the post-match too, there was so much space. Some balls that, like Bradley and Gomez could not locate. I tell you, Trent locates those. And not only that, he sees a couple more that those guys did not even see, and we couldn't even see because of our angle on TV and stuff like that. So I do think it will come out. But more importantly, honestly, yesterday, if we needed one guy, I would say it would be Jota.
Yeah, for the finishing. And that's going to be the thing is, maybe we shouldn't worry too much about the run-in, because as long as you win every game And if Arsenal wins every game, if you just score 2 more goals than Arsenal every single game, and the goal differential comes down, it's that easy, you guys. Don't worry about it. It's only the goal differential is only what, 7, 8, 10, 9,
9. 9 with how many games to go?
7.
That's like 1 goal a game, man.
Yeah, 1.5, right? Some you do 2, you win by 2, or win by 2 more than Arsenal does, and some you win by 1 more than Arsenal does. It's that easy. What are we worried about?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can just like knock down 4 or 5 against Palace. Of course, I like how we're like knocking down goals where we couldn't just finish 1 to get us across the line yesterday. And it's like we did actually. We got 2 goals yesterday. That's another thing. It feels like we didn't score yesterday because based on the the opportunities we had or the possession we had, the ratio was so low. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's doable. But this league is not going to be won, I think, on goal differential. Do you?
It could. It very well could. I mean, I think it. No, probably not. I think if City was also on 71 points, I think goal differential would be that it would be 1 in goal differential. But I do think the winner ultimately will have 1 or 2 points ahead of the other.